American Cancer Society benefit.
Very good.
And I was, I don't get a chance to drive my BMW X6 fucking V8 very far.
Oh, beautiful car, Jimmy.
I love driving. That's what I hate about living in this stupid city.
The only thing I don't like is on the steering wheel, there's these paddles that you can shift gears with.
Mm-hmm. Paddle shifters, oh my God.
I don't want them, though, because I put my hand there when I drive, so I'm going to see if I can have them taken off.
What's a paddle? I really don't know.
Oh, when you're manual shifting, instead of a four on the floor kind of thing, you know, rig, it's on the steering wheel, so you can upshift with your right hand and you downshift with your left hand.
And
then you click them both in, and you're in neutral.
I miss driving a stick too. I try to get a stick.
The Ferraris and stuff have those, and you scream.
But do you like that better than actually stick shifting?
You know something?
I love stick shifting.
I like them both for different reasons. I like a paddle shifter because you can, in between shifting, you don't even feel a delay. You're just plastered in the seat.
Right?
I don't want a paddle shifter in a fucking piece of shit, you know, big something that isn't meant for speed. But paddle shifter in like the Ferraris and stuff like that, it's insanity. But something like my Mustang, I love the clutch and the
I miss that so bad.
It's 6 on the floor. That's fun. Yeah.
They thought I was stupid.
A little more skill.
My last SUV, I'm like, could you put a stick shift in this? They're looking at me like, yeah, we do it, but
no one does it.
But no one really does it. And I had to give up.
Especially city driving, it just
because I was
stinks.
most of my cars, I had a stick shift. It made driving a little more entertaining, I guess.
You go through clutches like crazy in the city, though.
I understand all that.
I'm in between first and second gear. Where do I go? Where do I go? First. All right, I'll go second. That's driving in the city. It sucks.
Yeah, but back to Jimmy. So
I want them to take those paddles off.
Yeah.
So I was driving, and I was riding, and all of a sudden I'm like, holy mackerel, I'm at 90 miles an hour.
90!
And I mean smooth as silk, just zipping along. So I said, let me...
Thruway?
Yes, Thruway North.
Yep.
And it wasn't that... It was faster than traffic, but there was so much... I felt comfortable. I could see the cars way up in front of me. So I got it up to 103. I've never driven 100 miles an hour.
103 for Jimmy
is hilarious.
Is doing 800 miles an hour.
No offense to Jimmy, but you look at Anthony, 103, 105, you're like, You look at Jimmy, 103, 105, and you openly have to laugh.
Yeah, it's crazy for Jimmy.
That's just not you.
It's crazy for Jimmy.
I don't do that. But it was fun. And I said, Kenny, I want to do that again.
I will do it again. Do it again.
I said, do you dare me? And he didn't say anything. So I gunned it, and I hit 105.
Jesus.
But thank God I hit the brakes as I saw the fucking state trooper sitting and watching me.
Oh.
And then I was continuing on, and I'm like, okay, I don't think he's going to come out.
This is horrible. I thought you were going to go for Sammy.
What music is this?
I swear I thought you were going to go Sammy.
What is this?
It's just some awesome chase music that Derek found one day. It's the best.
Like, this is driving fast music.
I know.
From like Chips.
I was just going to say John and Ponch followed me.
This is what Derek hears in his head all day long.
Punch took his unclipped cock.
Weirdo.
That's right. I got out of my ticket for the good suckling.
Shoved it out into your mouth and then gave you some swampland in Florida to buy.
And still ticketed me for being a Mary. So I fucking... I had that moment after I'm looking in the rearview mirror and he hadn't popped out. It was like a... uh-oh.
Oh, my God, are you all right?
I am.
He's got the sniffles.
So I was like, oh, he's not coming out. And then...
You pass him at 103 and 105, and he's not coming out.
Then I looked and I saw him coming out, and I'm like, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll go into the right lane because he won't notice me.
Yes.
In my BMW X6.
I'll
hide. Yes, I'm hiding.
We've all tried that move, though.
Yeah, it only works as Smokey and the Bandit. He's pounding down when you... Save us your mother's womb, darling. That's the only time that works. So I'm trying to hide. And all of a sudden he starts zipping up, and I'm like, well, he's not coming into our lane. And then, he came right in our lane, and boy...
Well, this is Sheriff Buford T. Justice, and I'm tail-grabbing your ass right now.
Well, Sheriff, were we speeding?
You look a lot dumber on the radio.
Smokey and the retard.
Smokey.
And,
the retard.
I got pulled over.
Oh, no.
And he looked like the guy for Smokey. I don't care if you're Broderick Crawford. He comes up to Kenny's side, and he's a short guy.
Yeah.
And I get my license and Reggie out, his dad would say, and he comes over, and thank God Kenny talked to him. Kenny goes, he was speeding a little, huh?
That is the best thing. He was speeding a little, huh?
And the guy goes, but the guy wasn't a dick. He was a New York State trooper. And he goes, yeah, I got him up in the 90s. So I guess I had slowed down a bit before I saw him in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I heard that. I was like, ugh. And I wanted to go. I was up to 105. I swear to God.
Don't you think
brag.
that?
Yeah.
That's what I say. It's like, he goes, because I got pulled over and the cop was like, you passed me at about 90 miles an hour. And I'm like, I was doing at least 110. 90?
90? What am I, fag?
90. I drive 90 with people's fucking kids in the car.
Yeah.
So I handed over my information, and he took it, and Kenny's like, Kenny's talking about me like I'm his 15-year-old son. He goes, he just got the thing. He's trying it out. I'm 40.
I'm very proud of my boy.
Right. And then Kenny goes, I'm a retired police officer, do you think? And the guy goes, well, do you have any ID? So Kenny shows the ID. And the guy was really fucking cool, man. He was like such a non-dick. He's like, all right, man, just take it easy. He didn't make no lecture, and he didn't even check my stuff. He just handed it right back.
Did you turn to Kenny before the cop got there and goes, don't worry, I'll handle this, man.
Yeah.
I thought we could take care of it right here in Brainerd.
Well, as the cop was walking back to his car, I gunned it and shot gravel on the back of his state trooper hat and fucking Amstrayed. But I was fucking Kenny cautious, and I'm driving. The next time we saw him a few miles down the road, and I was doing 68 in a 65 zone, and I'm like, I'll bet you he's so proud right now. He just saw me fucking cruise control zip on by.
Yep.
3 miles over the limit. Look at me. Just a good boy, obeying all limits.
And how slow does 65 seem when you were doing 100?
It's like shitting on your stomach in 10-degree weather. How fast the log comes out?
It's horrible.
With a dick pushing it back in.
You're cruise control Jimmy now.
I really am. I'm a safe driver.
Yeah.
There is definitely a room in this country for an Autobahn type roadway.
Hell the fuck yeah.
Maybe not in the big cities. I understand it's not going to happen on Long Island or New York or anything like that. New York City.
The thruway
is fine. But the Midwest, places like that, the cars nowadays are made to go 100 miles an hour safely. Mm-hmm. You just it's astounding how slow 55 miles an hour is.
That X6 boogies.
Yeah, huh?
And I'm not, again, I didn't even want the V8. I wanted the V6, but the one they had at the place I went in
you
Jersey.
You gotta go with the 8.
That's what he had. So I took it. And man,
did you get the True Coat?
I did, yeah. He talked to the manager. That motherfucker moved. I could have done 130 without batting an eye.
Yeah, exhilarating though, a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You like that?
I looked down and I said to Ken, I can't believe it. I'm coming. And he went,
You know what it is too? It's like when you're driving and doing the speed limit, you're talking to Kenny's in the car, so you maybe talking. You fuck with the radio. You're
text.
looking around at some shit like that. Yeah,
I like to
text
text
like that
when I'm going.
When
100
you're
miles an
doing
hour.
over 100, weren't you just completely
Focused?
fixated and focused on the
I
road?
was, man.
You
And
become like focused.
It was like, and I realized how fast I was going when he was pulling me over. And I'm slowing down. I'm hitting the brake, and I'm still going very quickly. I'm like, oh boy, I was speeding.
Yeah, going a little fast.
You don't feel it in that truck, man.
Yeah.
That's it's fucking that motherfucker.
Fantastic.
Wow, did that? And I'm getting my Sirius XM because BMW didn't have the best of XM package availability.
Fuckers!
That's what I said. Bavarian Motorwork Germans. So I waited, and they're going to put that in Monday, I think. I get the best of Sirius X with the best of XM on the Sirius.
I did that with my new truck.
Yeah,
It's
I wanted
nice.
it.
It's one phone call to Bladder.
No, the radio. I didn't get it because the Sirius that BMW had, they didn't have the chips with best of XM capability.
Right.
They had Sirius. But I said, fuck that shit, man.
Yeah.
And I said it exactly like that. And the
Yeah.
sales crew looked at me.
I got to get that for my Stang. Yeah, Jimmy. I'm proud of you, Jim.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I cruise controlled on the way home, 76.
76.
Oh, really?
I did a lot of the driving, and it had a live flat seat, and then I gave it to Dodo, and he drove, and I was I was lying flat on my back in my passenger seat.
Oh, I love
Little
when a seat
sleeper
goes
seat.
all the way back.
Is Radar Love one of the greatest driving songs of all time? I know it's kind of a hacky
Yeah, I know.
radio bit, but don't go with I Can't Drive 55. That's
No.
not a great driving song.
That's funny to play when we're talking about speeding.
Yeah, Radar
Like
Love
that,
is just
fine.
goes with like your ride.
The only problem with the seats, the front seats that lay all the way back, is that the seatbelt becomes completely ineffective.
Useless,
And in a
right?
front-end collision, you'll come out like a torpedo in a submarine through the fucking engine block.
Yeah, true.
You shoot out like Spock's body at the end of Wrath of God.
He was human.
That was very exhilarating though, man. That
Yeah.
truck. But I got to get those paddles taken off the steering wheel because it's a thicker wheel than the Caddy was, and I have little hands, so it's
Aw.
hard for me to drive comfortably. Like, I want to rest my hands above on top of the wheel.
Yeah.
You know, I like to drive like that.
You should maybe give it a little time and see if you really want to do that. See
Why?
if you get used to it. 'Cause those paddles are a fucking blast,
What do
man.
I use them for? I don't shift. That's for snow.
No, it's for going fast.
It's snowing out, by the way.
faster.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
snowing.
It's like a snow squall. First day of spring, by the way. Welcome.
That's the new laugh. That's the laugh I premiered for my girlfriend. She hates it.
Holy shit.
I do that in public a lot. She fucking hates it.
That is so creepy.
Yeah, but it's the I'm faking a laugh guy, but having fun.
Yeah.
And then I fucked her again on the rag last night. 2 hip hoorays for me.
You're getting insane with that because you were dead set against any.
I would make her sleep on the floor like a dog.
Of course.
She would come in her period. I'd like the whole room smells like Penny's dog on the floor.
God.
And I'd kick her off the bed.
That has never bothered me.
Dude, you inspired me. Aunt's such a fucking animal.
It's just.
That's a rough one,
Just
man.
do it.
Have you done it, or do you just hate it that much where you like fuck that?
Nah. That's
Dude.
a rough
Oh, it looks like you pull it out. It looks like one of those old Carvel cherry bonnets.
one. Jesus.
Going back a ways, but
Well,
that's for the older guys.
yeah,
Mine
from
looked
Long
like
Island.
Mine looked like a cocktail Frank with pimento. Hey, someone stuck their dick in olive loaf. Guilty as charged. But no, I've done it. It was really great. 2-3 times this week, and once was her first day because my ex-girlfriend liked that too. They said it helps with the cramps, but they're just saying that. They're just whores who like dick. And she's like,
It's your flesh might all, bitch.
yeah, exactly. Which is, so she likes it, and I've been doing. I did it the other day. No blood. I haven't got any blood on my dick. I had a couple spots
No?
last night, but no, not really bad.
Nothing says sexy than laying down a towel before you.
Well, dude,
Fuck that.
you're right, and that is fuck. I have a
What
white
the
comforter.
fuck?
I have a white comforter,
Oh, you gotta watch out.
Go through your
I know.
towels. Which one am I going to sacrifice today?
especially when you're ass fucking first. So we did a little ass fucking,
Holy shit.
and then I showered real quick. This is 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Washed my dick thoroughly, and then we're laying in bed, and she's pops in her mouth. She's giving the old tootaroo. And I'm playing with my nipples, and my feet are pointed out. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to come like this. I'm like, I think I said like, could you grab a towel? I gotta dump this in your box.
I gotta dump this.
I'm like, I gotta put love juice on the penny smell.
Oh, God.
And I said, I gotta make that thing stink even worse. Go yank at your plug, object.
Oh my God, you're the worst.
That is awful.
But she grabbed the towel, and I can't believe it. I fucking was able to come. I don't know why, but Aunt, I'm telling you, because I'm doing a bit on it now, and I think BMW commercial,
Ooh,
and I think of you sometimes because you so don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to be like that. Not where I want to go down on a girl on a period, but where I can at least have sex. Because I wanted to fuck. I didn't want to get blown last night, and I couldn't come in her shitter. And I even said that to her.
I can't come in your shitter.
Exactly like that. I'm like, I'm sorry. I want to fuck it. I want to shoot a little bit of hip where your processed food comes out, but I can't. Women like honest language.
Yes. I like, it's not like I like it any more than when they're not on their period. But it just doesn't bother me. You take the washcloth, you wipe it off. Looks like the headband from the Revolutionary War flute player. When you're done, you just throw it in the shower, go to sleep.
Yeah, it looks like one of these little pieces of tomato for my omelets. Especially if there's a clot on there. It's awful. Looks like someone spit cherry gum on your fucking dick.
Like Lincoln's pillow when they took him out of Ford's Theater and laid him in that hotel room.
Your fucking cockhead has a subdural hematoma on the outside. He put it in at the wrong time of the month, Sam.
Oh, Jesus, Jimsy, what happened?
Yeah.
That's right. He's got a bloody penis. All he had to do was wipe it off with a wet nap.
He left it.
He
left
fell
it on.
asleep like that.
But yeah, you don't want to. You want to clean up.
Oh, you have to.
You don't want to fall asleep and wake up with that
Your
on
dick's
there.
stuck to the sheets and a fucking
Jesus.
some of her long hair stuck to it.
It's just everything stuck to it. It's like a fly strip.
It's like pulling a lifesaver out of mom's purse. But tastier.
Oh God.
Party guy laugh.
Oh my God! All right. Hey, Vinny's here from the Stress Factory,
Fuck Vinny. Where is he?
and we got food. So you
Where's
want to
that
take
motherfucker?
You want to take a quick little break, just a little one, so we
I
can
was
shove
just
some
gonna-
food down our throat.
I figured I'd just have a few grapes on the air if you don't mind.
I'm eating my omelet.
I
Very
see
good.
that. Why don't we take a? This will be a quick one, and then we'll get Vinny in here. Wow, the crowd's growing. Friday's the
Yeah.
day to see the show. Got Bobo, South Bend, Indiana. See, I remember shit.
Where? That was the guy that
This guy got poked by
Kenny.
Kenny yesterday.
Kenny was just a prick to him yesterday.
He's a prick to everybody every day.
I'm like, Kenny, did you have to poke him in the gut with your umbrella? You just wanted a picture.
Yeah, it's a little rainy out, so Kenny had the umbrella, and me, Opie, and Ronnie were out front talking.
we're holding court.
Yeah, out
on
front
57th
talking.
Street.
And this gentleman from Indiana, he comes walking up to have a little conversation. He say he's a fan. He was in here. He's coming by tomorrow.
How
blah,
about
blah, blah.
this? He flew just to see us.
Just to see us.
A lot of these guys, they don't fully commit. They just happen to be in New York, and then they come see us. This fucker planned a whole trip
Yeah.
just to see us. He has nothing else going on in his
Yeah.
life.
So he's walking over, and Kenny thinks he's back on the force with his nightstick.
Yeah.
He jabs the guy in the gut with his umbrella and pulls him aside and questions him.
I hope he has a little pokey bruise. In
A little pokey bruise.
a little pokey bruise in
We
his
saw
gut.
it, and to tell you the truth, sir, even though I know you're a fan and everything, I laughed my ass off when I saw Kenny poke you.
Well, you got it.
Because it's Kenny.
South Bend, what's your name? Tracy from South Bend,
All right,
Indiana.
girl name.
That's a party town. Notre Dame and all that, right?
Yes. Oh,
By the way, there's a guy out there with sunglasses. Sir, if you're not blind, I'm kicking those glasses off.
my God.
Who are you
What's the
with
matter?
the sunglasses?
I'm not blind.
You're not blind? All right.
Why the
I bluffed.
sunglasses?
What? It's so early. My eyes are just too shut
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
We forget how early it really is.
from the world.
He looks like a bilked investor stalking AIG people.
Nice crowd growing out
Oh,
there.
yeah. I have a feeling
Pussy
we're
and
going to have a
tits
good
out
one
there.
today.
Huh?
Bunch of fucking cocks.
Oh, I know. Please.
Hey, she's pissed at you.
I didn't swear.
This woman.
Who could see? It's behind the door jam.
I actually missed. I could not see you because you're. I see the guy there. Is that your wife, sir? Sir?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Okay, I can't. I can only see you and Sam. I cannot see her.
There she is.
You,
Here I am.
Now I see. Hello, madam. How
Where
are
you guys from?
New Jersey.
Ah. Wow, took the trip.
Owen.
Jesus, Jimmy. Why don't we take a break? We're going to eat some food, some
Sure.
fun, and we'll continue.